class is about passage of food through gut. Passage of food through gut. Gut is the other name for the alimentary canal. Okay, make it more clear, because if the exams are framed in objective type, or more number of objective questions or more number of 1 mark questions, suppose if the timing is reduced to 1 hour examination, board exam time, so the questions may be asked like these other names. So alimentary canal has another name called gut. So today our class starts with a topic called digestion. So digestion is one of the life process system. Digestive system. In the digestion is the life processes. One of the life processes where you are going to see step by step of breaking down of big molecules of food into simple smaller molecules. For example, we are taking carbohydrates, or proteins, or fats, or vitamins, or minerals, something else. That complex big one, that big food molecules or complex molecule or large molecule should be converted into, broken down into small molecules or simple food substances. For what reason? Means in our stomach, that food to be converted and to that lowest level where it can be sent through the blood or it can be absorbed through the villi in stomach, that much small the food has to be digested. Up to what level? Means that food which is there in the big complex large molecules, okay, that should be digested, broken down up to the level of it should be mixed along with the blood, up to that level. So we are taking a chicken piece or a bread piece or a rice, that should be converted into the level of, means it should be mixed with the blood like that. So it should be absorbed into the cells. That level is to be done. So that digestion starts with the first step called as a mouth. Everyone takes the food through the mouth, human being. Yes or no? Is it any human being takes the food from nose? Yes, they will take. Patients. Nothing but if they are not having the capability or not having that sense of digesting through the mouth or energy, so they can be supplied the food in the form of glucose up to certain levels, up to certain days, already digested, or that should be mixed along with the blood. So already digested, that means a simple form of food is supplied to the body, mixed with the blood. Okay, sir, I want even that form of glucose saline I want to drink. No, don't think that. Okay. Sir, I don't want to waste my time by eating. I want to go to 10 by 10. So I want to drink glucose. Don't. Okay, that's a different thing. Okay, right? So the food, whatever we are taking, but first part of the digestive system is what? Mouth. First part of the digestive system is the mouth. When we put something food into the mouth, that next part we call is a buccal cavity. What? Cavity in the sense the open space, buccal cavity or oral cavity. Have you heard advertisement? Add oral be toothpaste or brush something. It refers to mouth or some stomach? So buccal cavity. The next part is the oral cavity. This oral cavity has some parts inside. So what are those parts? Teeth, next tongue, okay, and is there any other thing? Saliva. What? What is saliva? Saliva means it's a semi-solid slippery nature of something liqueform which is present in the mouth. Okay. What is there in that saliva means an enzyme. Important in saliva, an enzyme is there. We call it as a amylase. Enzyme amylase. ASE. If suppose in the names of biology, if you get anywhere ACE in science subjects, ACE, simply you need to remember that it is an enzyme. Means it will undergo, means it will help in the fastening of the reaction or helps in the chemical reactions. Amylase is also called as styrene. One more name, styrene. So objective type they may give this one or this one. You don't know. Yes sir. If you learn sir, it is easy. I want to learn this. Then we give you this one. Be careful. So saliva contains an enzyme called as amylase. It is also called styrene. This helps some of the carbohydrates to be broken down in the mouth itself. First digestion starts in mouth. Nothing but breaking down. Partial. A part of the carbohydrate is converted in the mouth itself when it is mixed with the saliva. So don't waste your saliva by spitting somewhere else. You'll be just moving the tooth there. Waste చేయొద్దు బాగా చూసుకుంటున్నాను వేస్ట్ అవుతుంది అంటారా చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ is it clear and sometimes when you sleep it will flow like without your knowledge right understood be careful okay so these days you are doing too much right because up to 10 o'clock you used to sleep and get up right so that is different now so in the buccal cavity, what are the main parts are present? Teeth, tongue, saliva. Enough? No? So, in this, a lot of information is there regarding teeth. Teeth, dental formula. Okay? I, C, P, M, M. Already told? Once a year I'll repeat it. Wait. So 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. Next is 2 by 1, 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3. Means upper half 8. Lower of 8 by 8. 8, 16 is 16, 32. So, incisors, canines, premolars, molars. And you also learned about these one shapes. You are going to learn again in the next 5th and 7th chapters in detail about this one. This, how the shapes and what is the work of each. Okay, canine is one, canines. But in dogs, they are very long, okay, lengthy. They'll be coming out of their mouth. Super data? Okay. So this is the one of the important questions from the buccal cavity, oral cavity. Next, tongue is there. What is the work of tongue? What is the work of tongue? To taste. Okay. How many types of birds means birds taste birds? Generally positions. 4 different positions are there on the tongue. Yes or no? Rough diagram. Okay. So different parts are there where we will taste 4 major different flavors. Yes, 4. others are necessary, that is not that much important. Next is salivary glands are also there. How many pairs? Three pairs. How many pairs of salivary glands? Three pairs. What are they? Yesterday we have seen on the board. Submaxillary, submandibular, parotid. Yes, yesterday written on the notes you can see. So submaxillary, submandibular, parotid. Three pairs. Okay, releasing the saliva, and they are also at different positions in your mouth. In 9th class you have seen tongue. Okay, different positions they are situated. Right. So teeth is over and salivary glands is over. And what is the main function of the tongue means taste. But along with that, it helps in the mixing of food. Like when you go for grinding, mixing grinder, or when you go for general, the traditional way of grinding, with one of the hand you are just going to put like this. Inside you will put it. Okay? So in the same way the tongue is also moving like that. It is making the food under the teeth. Yes or no? Suppose if you are not having the tongue, what is happening generally? Mixing is not there. Directly putting, directly going inside something. Yeah. Sometimes it will get stuck over here. Again, we need to get the cutting pair to take it out. Right. So generally, so you need to go for a little bit of things, make the subject very easy and enjoy it. Okay? So when you know the English, the biology becomes easy. Biology is very easy. Just listen to the class. Okay. So tongue is also helps in the mixing of the food by pushing the food under the teeth for grinding. Okay? Right. So a lot of information you have learned. First part of the digestive system, nothing but elemental or gut is the mouth. Inside that we see teeth, dental pharma, important question. Next is saliva, is an enzyme amylase, ptyalin. Okay, helps in conversion of carbohydrates. Which food component? We have said carbohydrate, protein, fats. Out of this one, which one is getting first starts digested in the buccal cavity with carbohydrates. So saliva acts on carbohydrates. Okay, should remember that one. And next to three pairs of salivary glands, all these things. Now see, teeth done. Saliva, then it goes with the help of the tongue, mix it, and it is wet or dry. Suppose wet is there, we will go with something. If some kind of food which is there dry condition, being dry, you drink water, right? Sometimes biryani will be somewhat different taste. Then you will drinking water, right? To throw it inside. Right. So it is a slippery lump. Mix అయినాక స్లిప్ జారుతూ ఉంటుంది తెలియదా సలైవతో మిక్స్ అయినప్పుడు స్లిప్పర్ ఈజ్ నేచర్ లంప్ ముద్దరు స్లిప్పర్ ఉంటుంది కదా that slippery nature you can observe when you get something stone while you are eating, you will be taking that total outside, right? So that is called bolus. That bolus, not bonus, bolus. Important one more question. What is bolus? The partially digested food with the help of saliva and mix and wet is slippery nature and slippery lump. It is called bolus. The whole process takes place in the oral cavity. The process is called mastication. Is it clear? Mastication. I am saying very clearly for the first time. You can learn here itself. Next, then which part we have the pharynx and larynx? Then we go to the pipe. Here is a pipe. Food pipe is esophagus. Okay. Amylase, three pairs of salivary glands. Digestion. What is happening in digestion? Complex food called carbohydrates is broken down into simple esophagus. And how the food moves. Suppose stomach, where is the stomach actually situated? You also have, don't show my stomach. Not different. As you are showing that myself only is eating your food. Okay, right. See, up to here, your body is having the two main parts. Which one is the thoracic and abdominal cavity? Thoracic, diaphragm, dome side structure is a abdominal, thoracic. Is it clear? Where is the stomach generally? You show like this. Yes or no? Abdominal. So between this stomach part and a mouth, what is there here between this junction? Okay, lungs, heart. Very good. But how the food comes? Through a pipe called esophagus. It is a pipe. Suppose we are eating the food like this. Up to here it's okay. Then directly it falls like a down. Here, no. What is happening? Your stomach get damaged. Sometimes without chewing it properly, we will swallow it. That times what happens? Some damage will takes place if directly this food falls from this part to the stomach. Yes, it should not be like that. So for that, God has made the food to enter into the stomach through the peristaltic movement. Peristaltic, very important. One more question. Peristaltic on the board with the blue color. Peristaltic movement. Food moves through the esophagus or the food pipe by a wave-like movement. Wave-like movement. The word wave-like movement called as peristaltic. Wave-like movement. Peristaltic means, I think you might have seen the films where the couples, the hero heroine, is go for the dance and do it, right? So where a nice field will be there the grass will move like this. At a time, all the grass plants means nothing but that sugar cane or something, whatever the paddy field is there. Due to the air, all those moves like this again comes like this. Okay, alala. Or you might have seen the centipede. కొన్ని జిల్లపురుగులు ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, చాలా కాళ్ళు లెగ్స్ ఉంటాయి చూడండి. అవి ఒక వేవ్ లాగా మూవ్ అవుతుంది. అలా అంటే ఇట్లా పోతాయి. So that is called peristaltic movement. So now I think you understood why and what is the need of peristaltic. Understood? And to the sides of this food pipe is there, now this is esophagus. Esophagus. This is a pipe. To the sides of this one, mucus layer is there. What? Mucus. Mucus means slippery like, soap like. Okay, it will be slowly coming down. So suppose up to here the food is coming. If it is not moving, whether we will take a stick and just make it down? No. So it has to go by itself. So here is a slippery nature called mucus layer, which will protect the inner parts and also helps in the slow movement of food into the stomach. So mucus layer means in the nasal cavity you will be having some liquid portion. Yes or no?
Yes sir.
Yes sir. No. No. It will be there. So same that mucus slippery nature is the mucus layer. On that you will be having the slippery nature. It helps in the slow movement of the food into the stomach. Okay, that is called pressure. So many number of questions you came across. 1 mark questions, nearly 10 to 12 1 mark questions we have come across today. Is it clear? So all of you just go through it, and then the food enters into the stomach. It is a semi-solid food, and where proteins, next to food item, large proteins are started to break down in the stomach with the help of enzyme called pepsin. Pepsin is an enzyme acting on proteins in the food. So along with that, HCl also released, acid HCl. In stomach it is there, acid. So what is the importance of this acid in your stomach? We will see in the next class. Is it clear? So I think, is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Just I will send you this picture. You can see the notes and you can complete this total in the complete sentence and becomes one sentence.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So everyone understood? Thumbs up please.